case somebody gets it. We have heavy whipping cream though, so we can make homemade whipped cream if we need to. I'm thinking one night this week we're gonna make homemade ice cream on stream, you guys. And then the next night we might make homemade ice cream sandwiches with homemade cookies. Because why not, right? Alright. That's about exactly where I want them. Pull these out. Put them in the plate. Try to get all these last couple onions out. So here's what we have in terms of sauteed veggies. Ooh, spilling. We're gonna put those into a bowl with some rice, and we're gonna cook some chicken in the skillet with some salt and pepper, and then we're gonna sear some balsamic vinaigrette on it, so it's got a nice glaze on the outside. It's gonna be so good. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So we're making, let me turn this down. We're meal prepping because I found out at 3 o'clock today that I have to go back to my office tomorrow. So we're making balsamic chicken bowls. So with rice, sauteed bell peppers and onions, cooking the chicken with salt and pepper, and then we're gonna sear it with some balsamic vinaigrette, cut that up and put it on top of the rice and the veggies. We chopped up fruit to eat as snacks throughout the week, cantaloupe and watermelon. And then we're gonna make a chicken salad that I can eat for lunch tomorrow and Funky can have for lunch tomorrow when I'm not here. And we're gonna make peach cobbler overnight oats for me to take for breakfast. And yeah, that's pretty much it. What are you eating tonight, Camo? We got 2 pounds of chicken here. I'm gonna cut the little tendon pieces out and we're gonna start cooking that in the skillet. A BLT, that sounds good and way easier than what we're making, and I'm jealous. Alright, I'm gonna take I'm gonna cut open. Yeah, this is clean. I'm gonna get my kitchen scissors out. We're gonna cut open our chicken here, cut out the tendon pieces. We're just going to use the same skillet we cooked the veggies in. Yes, simple and delicious. I like it. Last night we pulled some bread out of the freezer and we ran to the store last minute right before they closed and bought lunch meat, and we did like subs for dinner. We just had like lettuce, tomato, lunch meat, pickles, mayonnaise, that kind of stuff on. It was delicious. And we had a pretty simple dinner on Saturday night too. We already had veggies chopped up, so we just cooked some chicken and made a salad. So this is like the most intricate thing we've done in days. You can't stand freezing bread. Do you know how to freeze bread so that it doesn't turn out like weird when you defrost it? We usually, so like this was bread that I made, but we froze it by wrapping it in aluminum foil, and then you stick the wrapped bread from aluminum foil into a bag or into plastic wrap. So it's got like 2 layers. Is it just a texture thing for you? Yes, at home made is definitely a different story. Store-bought bread, freezing it can be tricky for sure. I agree. But yeah, we just had a pretty chill weekend. We helped our friend move on Saturday night. We watched a couple movies. All right, so we've got chicken, skillet's heated up. I'm gonna start throwing about half of this in here. My mom, when I was a kid, my mom used to put white bread in the fridge until somebody challenged her on it and she started putting it in a drawer. Did other people's moms do that? Was it just my mom? Alright, so that's half our chicken. I'm gonna rinse my hands real quick. The only time I have frozen store-bought white bread is if it was buy one, get one free and not about to expire. And then we know we're going to eat it really quickly. So I'm going to season my chicken with some salt and some black pepper. Bread in a wooden box. We didn't have a wooden box at my house as a kid. Into the fridge it went. It was a bizarre thing. The first time I went to someone's house and they didn't put their bread in the fridge, I was like, where's your bread? What do you mean? It was really bizarre for me. But my mom's mom did it, so my mom just followed what her mom did, you know? Alright. So we got our chicken cooking. This half is, excuse my voice crack, yikes, like a boy going through puberty over here. This half of the chicken is going to be the chicken that I pull out and shred in my mixing bowl. And I'm going to turn that half into chicken salad with onions, pickles, mayonnaise, salt, pepper. And then I'm going to cook the second half of the chicken with salt and pepper and then add in the balsamic dressing at the end and turn up the heat to sear it. But she's out of her mind. Whoa. Our rice has 8 more minutes over there. That's the brown rice. I'm going to cook white rice too. We don't have a lot of either one, so I'm cooking half and half. Which works out fine. I'll eat the brown. Funky will eat the white rice. It's no big deal. Letting this cook a couple minutes on each side at medium-high heat. Yeah, I mean, I really like white rice too. Brown rice just has more nutritional value to it. Whole grains, maybe it does, I don't know. I don't know. We don't have enough white rice for both of us to eat white rice, and I actually like brown rice, so I'm gonna eat that one instead, which is fine. The chicken and the veggies are gonna give it enough flavor that I won't even notice the difference. I mean, just eating rice plain as a side. You don't like wheat bread. See, as a kid, my mom always had bought white rice, white bread. We never ate wheat or whole grain anything. And then it was me, just as an adult, who bought that stuff. It was weird. I guess it's just maybe like how you grew up or what your family eats or what people around you eat. I was never fed wheat bread, ever, as a kid. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like wheat bread's not good unless you toast it. Like, I don't mind wheat toast on, like, as a sandwich. But, I mean, of course, I would prefer white bread. And then, like, even then, like, for me, it's like, now that I've made homemade bread, store-bought bread is just not the same. I want to make bread on stream one night. We make French bread, we make homemade hamburger buns sometimes. You know, these are not really things that we do on necessarily like a weeknight all the time, but when you make them and then you freeze them and you have them to pull out of the freezer. What was your favorite thing that you ate as a kid, Camo? But yeah, last night we make homemade French bread. We turned that into our subs last night. We've tried a couple different pizza dough recipes and hamburger bun recipes and all those different things. My next thing that I want